So let's now look at the blueprint for generating leads online. So we're going to go into some diagrams and some details here. Are you all up for it?
Yeah.
The room's a bit cooler now, so we're good to go?
Yeah.
Pen and paper in hand. Excellent. This all starts off with you and your website. This is the centre of the whole blueprint. It's all about...
Steve.
It's all about you. It is about you. The whole reason we're doing this is for you to build not only your fame, but create the lifestyle that you want using the power of the internet. So at the very heart of the entire blueprint is you and your website. An organisation like Web Business Academy or any other organisation similar to us that will provide you with the education, the tools and the support that you need. Absolutely imperative. You no longer have to go it alone. In fact, the most painful experience you'll ever have is trying to go it alone. Who knows what I'm talking about there, right? This is the opportunity now for you to say, you know what, there's things I don't know, there's things, tools that I don't have, and there's support that I really need. Now's the time you say, I've got to get those into my mix. In some way, shape or form, you need to get these 3 critical areas for your business to grow. Let's now look at the traffic generation. Who doesn't know what that means, traffic generation? Traffic equals people on the internet, and this is how we get people to our sites. So I'm about to clarify for you something that is causing great confusion in the marketplace. So I've put it into a proprietary blueprint so that from now on, when you hear about put your site here and do this and do that and do this and don't forget that over there, who knows what I'm talking about? And you're like, where do I start with all of this? I'm now going to put this into a succinct framework for you so that from this day forward you look at that and you go, okay, that website that could maybe bring people to my website fits into this category and I already am greatly involved there, or I have no presence there, I need to go and get myself there, or if I am already there, I can say, you know what, that's not my highest priority right now because I've already got good coverage in that area of getting people to my website on the internet. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's like the worst thing I could ever imagine happening. I'm sorry. So this now will help you understand not only where you can get traffic from, but most importantly, where the different types of sites that you hear about fit into the mix. The first group is a group that you will have heard about, no doubt, the search engines. Who here's heard about search engines? Excellent. The search engines include some of the big names that we know. Google is said to still have the majority of people going to it that are looking for searches. Yahoo is also another big player. Bing's a recent player, but is owned by Microsoft. And of course, who makes Windows that the majority of the market have? Microsoft. So they're of course going to build it as the browser, the window that opens up when you open up Internet Explorer. So it would be important for your business to have some coverage there.
Okay.
Would it be important?
Yes.
Sorry.
Right. Out the question.
It would be important. So the search engines also include other sites such as directory sites. You may already have some listings in those, or you get invited to listing directory sites. They're all places where people go searching for something. I'm going to ask you what that something is in a moment. But these are the ones you absolutely must have a presence in if you want to actually make sure that you tap into the marketplace that is using search engines when they're looking for stuff on the internet. So when people go to search engines, this is a trick question, so I want to hear your answers, and they're probably all going to be right. If someone nails it, I've got a copy of my book for you for free. The search engines are the places where people go looking for what?
Information.
Correct, but not the answer I want.
Product.
Correct, but not the answer I want. Not the answer I want. It is right though.
Looking for other websites.
Spot on.
Ah.
Not exactly right, but it is spot on from the point of view that people go to search engines simply to look for other web pages to go to. They only look for other web pages to go to. That's the sole purpose of a search engine, is where are the websites or the web pages that I need to go to on my topic, depending on what I have searched. Would you mind just passing that down to Tony? Congratulations.
Thanks,
Please accept my gift of education and empowerment. You can't answer again because you have seen my presentation, so you may have seen this before. But the search engines are where people pass through. They're transient. right? People don't stay there. And a recent survey by Nielsen said that people spent approximately 1 hour and 20 minutes per month on the search engines. So they're passing through them simply looking for other pages to go through. That's exactly what you do, right?
Sure.
Now I know that the majority of the market go here. It's absolutely imperative not only that you have your business visible on these, but that you have a web page for everything you want to be recognised for. So if you've got 1,000 products in your business, you want 1,000 pages so that people can find the individual things that you have to offer in your business. You want to make sure that you have all these different pages and people actually know all the things that you can do. So remember, if I go searching for ladies' shoes, for example, I might get 3 or 4 different pages in my results off one website. And that website was smart enough to realise that they needed to create different pages about ladies' shoes on their website. So they had multiple ways for me to get to their website. They weren't just relying on one link, if you like. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So that's first and foremost. Has that helped you already?
Yes.
For a lot of people who've come to me after and said, that's a real breakthrough right there, because I was always confused about what I should do, why I should do it, and how I should do it. So the key is you need to be visible on the main ones, understand directory sites, and there's heaps of other search engines as well exist, but remember, people are going there to look for pages. So you need to create as many pages as you require for your business on your website so that they can appear in all these different searches that people will do, because they're simply looking for, is your website the website that I want? And they're asking Google, show me who's got this, a web page on this. That's what they're looking for. So that's our first group. The second group, and this is where we're going to spend a little bit of time, are what I'm coining the social engines. So this is my proprietary name, and I can't wait for everyone to start saying it. And I go, you created that word. So the social engines is really where the know, like, trust, and the biggest opportunity on the internet exists right now. In fact, this is a phenomenon that's not only revolutionising the way business is done, it's its whole revolution within itself. So it's actually, some people are saying it's the single biggest thing to happen to mankind since man on the moon, if that even happened. That's for another discussion. But the social engines, the 3 big ones that I'm going to give you some examples and stories from, are Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You absolutely want to have a presence there, even if they're videos showing how to consume your product. So it doesn't necessarily have to be you head and shoulders, but you could use it as an education tool that actually shows people how to use what it is that you sell, or how to do whatever it is that you can teach people to do, and then of course just simply let them know how they can get it from you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when people are going to the social engines, they're staying here. You need to have a presence here. There's no getting around that. If you really take this new economy and the opportunity as an entrepreneur within it, if you really take this and you want to run with it and do it, play the game the big way. The third group are the spender engines, your Amazons, your iTunes, your eBays. These are the places where people go looking for what? Spot on. Final book, please. What's your name, Dave? Nicole. There you go. Nicole, please accept that gift of education empowerment from me and the team at Web Business Academy. The spender engines are where people are going, they're predisposed to buying. When you go on eBay, you already know you're going to spend money, right? Yep. You've got your credit card with you. How could you possibly ignore this group as a business owner? I'm going looking who to buy from. I've already made the decision I'm buying. I'm not looking for pages of information. I'm not looking for people with information. In this scenario, I'm looking for the products and services already. I'm predisposed to buying. So can you see from this example, folks, how it's important to have your opportunity spread across all 3 groups?